Hello everybody, I'm Slowrock Dragon, and welcome back to Blood Runs Red, the Running Red hardcore survival adventure map thing on the Feed the Beast launcher. All links will be found in the description. Where we last left off, I had to kill 2 creepers. As you can see, I did that. So now we'll get moving on to the next quest, which is Dunes of Death. In this one, we have to create 4 sand. If you remember last time, we got the alchemical chemistry set and found that 2 gunpowder plus 2 cobblestone in here gets you sand. Apparently 2 sand, because as you can see, I do have some glass in my inventory. That's because I ended up doing some prep for this episode. As you can also see, I've got a bunch of Blake slates and normal stone. So we have the 4 sand now. So manual detect that. And now see-through heart, so we need to create 7 glass. We have enough glass for all that. We have enough sand and glass for all that. But anyways, like I said, I did prep to try and make something. Turns out I can't make it without a tier 2 altar. So I started prepping for this quest, getting all the stone I need, and for the next quest I'm going to do in this session, which means I need to create the blood runes. But for now, I'm going to need one more blank slate, so I figured I'd show you how to do that. So with the blood altar, you need to cut yourself with a standard one 5 times to create 1000 LP in it. And then 1 stone with 1000 LP in the altar gets you 1 blank slate. Takes a short amount of time, but it's worth it in my opinion. Very much worth it, because slates are one of the coolest things in the blood magic mod. So we got our slate. We have our 7 glass, so manual detect again, and as you might expect, blank mine, which is a blank slate. We did that already. And now divination, so just crafting a divination sigil. We have all the things. Oh, as you might also notice, I upgraded my crafting bench into a crafting station because I actually remembered that Tinker's Construct was in this. So to make a crafting station, all you need to do is put a crafting bench into the little crafting grid and take it out again, and you get a crafting station. This can draw upon the inventory from an adjacent chest, so you don't have to have it all in your inventory. It's pretty cool in my opinion. Take that out of there. And also I found that the nether furnace, I'm not sure if it's something to do with this particular mod pack or if it's the actual furnace, but it lasts a lot longer. Like, to smelt up all the stone, it was a stack of stone I needed to smelt up, which meant a lot of bleeding myself onto this altar. And, yeah, it took a stack of stone, and normally it would take, it's 1 coal gives you, or 1 charcoal gives you 8. So you would need normally 8. It took 4, so it might be that it's a nether furnace that takes half the fuel to do stuff, or it might be this mod pack in particular. I don't know, and frankly, I'm not really looking to find out. I'm going to keep this nether furnace until it changes. Anyways, divination sigil. So with this, you could normally shift click, but this is a variable item or something like that, so it can't be used in shift click recipes, so you have to actually put it in. So blank slate, blood orb, and that. So we have our first sigil, and the blood orb is not consumed on use. Now we just have to bind this to us with the right click, and it tells us how much LP we have in our current soul network, and if we do it on an altar, it tells us the tier, the capacity, and how much essence is currently in it. Yes. Now we no longer need guessing games. Anyways, that is it. So we can claim a reward. We automatically get a red heart canister, a super golden apple, and we can choose between 8 golden apples or a reward bag. You know me, I'm going for the reward bag. So we equip that. We'll now have another heart and a good reward bag. Finally an upgrade. So this gives us another super apple. Yay! Woohoo! Anyways, so that's done. And it looks like Our Lady of Sorrows has been completed. Woo! Yay! I need to see about getting some kind of, like, cheering noises or something. So now we'll go on to Skylines and Turnstiles. Sorry about that. You're not in this alone. Let me break this awkward silence. Let me go. Go on record. Be the first to say, I'm sorry. Hear me out, and if you take me down, or would you lay me out? And if the world needs something better, let's give them one more reason now. Now. We walk in single file. We light our rails and punch our time, ride escalators colder than a cell. So that was very confusing to me. I'm not sure if it was the same to you. but it was pretty confusing. Anyways, so this looks like a bunch of blood magic stuff. Also, I should note over here, if it had continued making things, it would have made a really cool symbol, but it cut off, so that sucks. But this one looks like it could be a cool symbol. But anyways, so first, the next level of suffering. You're dead? How could this happen? Why? Why couldn't the doctors at the freaking hospital save you? Why does this have to happen to you? The anger that is coursing through your veins is so intense that it almost overpowers the pain. Maybe we can upgrade our altar and bring some items to inflict our pain on these other inhabitants, so you won't be alone. So for this one, we have to create runes. Runes are blood runes. And blood runes, I will look that up real quick for you all that do not know, though you might be able to guess from the recipe in my inventory. Blood runes are 6 stone, 2 blank slates, and a weak blood orb. I've already got all of that, so I will now craft it. And while I'm crafting it, I might as well ask how everybody's doing. Once again, all still on the same day for me, so no real change. Though I am going to keep adding new topics, like the fact that League is... I do play League of Legends, I'm pretty sure I've mentioned that before. League is going to be putting out its next patch update, which is going to seriously screw mid lane mages, which is the primary class I play. Let's claim the reward, we'll get our reward back and more golden apples. But yeah, the whole mana regen is the... Ooh, good reward bag. This gives us another 4 super apples. The whole mid lane mages are kind of sort of getting screwed in this, in my opinion. I mean, mana regen is supremely changed, so that sucks. Next quest. Covered in blood. Now that we've upgraded our altar, we can process the power to harm others in a much more fashionable way. What if we could kill them and use their blood instead of ours? Then they can feel the pain of death as well. Or 2, rather. So for this, we need a Dagger of Sacrifice, and then, well, that one's just there. It's not done yet. Ooh, a reusable Safari Net. That'll be nice. But, the blade... Oh, Knives and Sorrow was the first one, which was creating an iron sword, and then the blade you stain requires the Dagger of Sacrifice. Okay. So, I don't think I still have that iron sword, so I'll just make a new one. That's because the Dagger of Sacrifice is an iron sword on a tier 2 altar, I believe, so I will actually have to make a tier 2 altar, which is what I planned on doing eventually. Anyways, store the sticks again. Now I'm gonna just confirm. Yep, tier 2 altar. So, I'll make the tier 2 altar first. I will need this. I'm gonna make it up here because this is my mob farm, and I am going to eventually want it. So, do that. This is how the basic tier 1 altar has to be set up. The altar needs to be above these blocks, so... oh, we got our melons grown. We'll have to take care of that too in a bit. Take out this altar, and move it over here. And now, the reason I put the wood block there is because it needs to be like this. So now, if you look with your divination sigil, you'll see it's now a tier 2 altar. Yay! Woo! Let's cut ourselves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and get this iron sword going. But yeah, so League's kind of sort of screwed mid lane mages just a little bit. I mean, I'm not sure exact. Wait, how much was it for this? I'm not exactly sure how much mana regen is really going to change. It should have done it. Let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why did it drain 80? It always seems to do this. It drains my LP for no apparently good reason. Oh, Walia has even changed now. I'm not exactly sure why it does this, but it always seems when you change the tier of an altar for some unknown reason, it always seems to drain it. It's really weird in my opinion. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that should be enough in there, so I shouldn't have to worry. Let's get a silkworm real quick. I got more silkworms too. In my opinion, they're better food source for long periods of saturation, or for cutting yourself in this mod, like I do often. Okay, so we have our Dagger of Sacrifice, Manual Detect, and now we claim a reward bag. I'm still gonna go far left, just to have it. Nothing in there. Another basic bag. Shoot. 16 copper ore berries, which we don't really need, because we got a ton of ore berries already. I'll even show you. Yeah, we got a ton of ore berries, more gold than anything, which is kind of ironic considering gold's supposed to be super rare. Dagger of Sacrifice, we're not going to really use it that much unless it's quest. And quest book. So that unlocked 3 quests actually. Covered in Ash, a repeatable quest, which is just submitting 4,000 life essence and you get 5 gunpowder, so not bad. 4,000 for 5 ender pearls. Again, that's actually kind of cool. And now scabbing over. The dry chopped wood gives you an idea. What if we could dry our blood? Because we're dead, the blood holds incredible power here. Wouldn't it just be an energy catalyst if we dried it? We could use it to make weapons. And better, right? So now we need 8 redstone. Let's look up redstone real quick. So redstone. But yeah, the mid lane mages, I'm not sure exactly how much the mana regen is going to screw people over. It's going to screw me over a lot because I mainly play mage classes like I already said. Favorite is Morgana, followed by Vel'Koz, though Vel'Koz is pretty high up there. Only those who know League will know what I'm talking about exactly. Okay, so it looks like it's done draining. But yeah. So, Vel'Koz and Morgana are my go-to champs most of the time. Morgana more often than not. I'm just great with that skill shot stun. I'm like a sniper with it. For redstone, it's just, as you might have seen, doing this. And do it again for another that. Good. And claim reward, a gold, a super apple. We'll go down here and store it. We're getting a lot of quests done in this one, surprisingly. Consume this so we get a bit more, and a basic reward bag, a lava crystal. Now we won't need to make one of those. Sweet. Lava crystal pretty much just draws on your LP. Why did I drop that? To, your soul network to, smelt items instead of, like, a burnable source. I'm gonna turn these trees into silk trees real quick. But yeah, we're getting a lot of quests done in this one, surprisingly. Actually, that's marked as complete, right? Yeah, it's showed completed. So I think we're gonna want to complete these just so they're done. So we'll move this little setup real quick. Come on. And we need our QDS. Where is it? QDS. There we go. I'm not gonna bother relying on the Dagger of Sacrifice. I generally don't use the other means of blood unless it's my own. Okay, and now we want to select task. Okay, covered in ash. So now we want 8,000 LP in this. Well, 4,000, I suppose. Only 20 is in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14. Where's that silkworm? Okay, and if you're hearing a cat meowing in my background, it's my cat. He is whining because he hasn't been let out in a day, and I can't let him out because he tried pooping on the ground again. Which sucks, but he's gotta learn somehow. We could probably try and use these, but not right now. I'm not interested in doing that right now. I think when I'm done with these 2 repeatable quests, I'll call it an episode, but that's still a bit away, so might as well keep shooting lip, keep talking. I've looked into the sequel to this one just a little bit, not too much, but I have looked into it. Apparently in that one, this one is about death and getting through it. Apparently the next one is based around depression, I guess. And it's about some kid who goes to a counselor and the counselor's trying to get through, so he asks the kid to write a story or something, and apparently your character's a vampire in that one, so it could be interesting. I'll probably do a test play of it on my own first, and if the vampire sparkles, he's not a real vampire, and I will not play that map, because vampires don't sparkle. The ones that claim they're vampires and they sparkle are, in fact, fairies. We got a creeper up here. I Forgot to relight that up. Let's get some torches real quick, like. Torches. Die, creeper, die. Aw, there went some gunpowder. Dang it. Let's light this up. Light it up. Light it up. Light it up. I really like that song, in case you might be wondering. Yep, we can now cut ourselves some more. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, we're good. So, we want a lever, actually. Grab this lever. And get back over here. Yeah, that's another thing. With at least this basic altar, it doesn't matter if you have something on here. It won't obstruct it. Pull the lever, Kronk. Why didn't that work? There we go. Pull the lever, Kronk. Or Soul Rat Dragon. Yes, pull the lever, Soul Rock Dragon. And it's slowly but surely, like really slowly going down. Wow. I thought it would be faster than that. Oh, it's going down slowly but surely. Might as well eat a bit to regain our hunger. Our farm over there is going well. As you might have also noticed, I moved the farm over here. Or did I? Yeah, I showed you all that. But I got more carrots and plenty of melons and bread. So we should be good with that. In fact, don't really need the safari net on me. But since my factory reloaded is in here, it does mean that it's possible to make a scientific mob spawner. So that's something I could be looking into. This is taking forever in a day. We're gonna use this for the next one, because that seemed to go faster when we used this. Sorry about the sniffles. And we'll place you here for now. And let's get those florbs, actually. See how much blood one contains. And florb. Florb is a funny word. Not word. How much do you contain? Okay, so they contain 1. And blood flows like water, apparently, in this one. Cool. So we're gonna need a bucket. Not all these buckets, just 1 bucket. Good. Gotta pick up that. Good. And that there. Okay. 1 bucket of life. We actually should do it away from an elevated platform just in case. Move the redstone there. Actually, we don't need the redstone on us right this moment. We're going to actually be working on a method for quicker cobblestone gen soon as well. I'll show you guys all that next episode after I get everything together. Okay, that's almost done. Good. And, yeah. I've talked about League, talked about Dragon Age Inquisition a couple episodes back for you guys. Well, I can't really think of anything else to talk... Oh, here we go. Here's something. The episode... Although I did say before that I wasn't going to, do an episode on Thanksgiving, I changed my mind, to be perfectly honest. I mean... I said that way back when I didn't record sessions in super bulk. So, yeah, now I am recording in bulk. This is all being done on a Saturday. So I figure might as well post something on Thanksgiving in case anybody wants to watch. Anyways, so that quest is done. So we can claim 5 gunpowder as a reward. Good, that's marked as completed. It'll be redoable. Select this, and do that, and wrench, lever, nope, and, nope, do we have any sort of buildable block right now? Can we put it on top of here? Where's the lever? Nope. That was, okay, it didn't destroy it permanently like I thought it had. Whoop. Something in my eye just about fell down because of it. And yeah, so I am going to be publishing an episode on Thanksgiving for all of you for all of my American viewers, which I'm pretty sure is probably everybody because I'm not popular enough for it to no longer be region locked. Yep, that's selected, and Pull the lever, soul. And done. Da-dun. Da-da-da-da-da-dun. I didn't read the text in those ones because it's the same thing. So, before I cut off this episode, I will read this quest, to give you something to look forward to. Bone Marrow. The dried blood has proved to be a success. It is capable of creating and transmitting an electric signal. Before we put it into a weapon, we ought to tinker with it a bit. Perhaps we should try and make a few basic machines out of it. You know, what if we could create some of the basic resources of this in-between place with it? So it wants us to create 2 pneumatic servos and 2 machine frames. And we get a lava sigil out of it too. And we will do that all next time. So, I've been Sark Dragon. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, or leave a comment. And expect more. So, take it easy. I almost did Direwolf 20 thing. So, see you all next time.